Right, let's talk about a movie that is out, which you might like.
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, which is a new film by Kelly Freeman Craig, who made Edge of 17, which is adapted from the book by Judy Blume, first published over half a century ago, 1970. Abby Ryder Fortson is 11-year-old Margaret. Rachel McAdams is her mother. Benny Safdie. Did you interview the Safdie brothers when Uncut Gems was out?
Yes.
Yes, fine. So Benny Safdie is the dad. Kathy Bates is her grandmother. Her mother was raised Christian. Her father was raised Jewish. She is being left to decide for herself at some point in the future which religion, if any, she wants to be in. The family is moving from New York to New Jersey, and we first hear the full title of the film, which, as you know, offers you the opportunity to stand up, applaud, and leave very early on in the film. And she says, "Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Please don't let this move happen to New Jersey. I don't want to go to New Jersey. But if you can't do that, just let New Jersey not be too horrible." When she gets to New Jersey, she meets her new neighbor, Nancy, who says, "Hello, I live in the bigger house up the street," which tells you what you need to know about Nancy's character. They play together under the sprinklers, and Nancy says, "Oh, you're still flat. I'm going to have a pretty big chest." And she teaches her about this exercise, which is apparently a thing. I must
improve my bust.
How do you know that?
I remember, I don't know.
Okay.
I think my mum said it.
Okay.
Long
anyway,
time ago.
So Nancy then says, we're going to have a secret club. The rule is you can't wear socks. You have to wear a bra. You have to be interested in boys, and you have to do all these rules. Otherwise, you can't be a member of the club. So the next thing is she's off to the store with her mother. Here's a clip.
Excuse me. We're looking for a bra for my daughter.
Well, we don't have many that small. But come with me, dear. I'll measure you. Arms up, dear. Barely a 28. Not even a double A. Your best bet is going to be to go with one of these grow bras here. So one day when you do grow, it'll grow with you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thanks. We'll just go try it on. Oh, yeah. I'll just, yep. Here we go. This is always the tough bit. I can't even do this to this day. Okay. All right. Can I see? How's that feel?
I cannot wait to take it off.
Yeah. Welcome to womanhood.
Which is a great line.
Yeah.
So you can see from that there's a touch of Catherine Coolbirdie in the tone of this. There's also a thing going on in the secret club. It's, who's going to get their period first, and nobody wants to be the person to get their period last. So again, as in the case of Catherine Coolbirdie, it has a very refreshing frankness about subjects that in the past, some literature and particularly cinema has been very squeamish about. She's wrestling with adolescence. She's wrestling with the idea of boys. She's wrestling with the idea of God. Her prayers, which all begin, God, are you there? It's are you there, God? It's me. They're like diary entries. So effectively, we get to hear her inner thoughts by her talking to God. She ends up doing a school project on religion because her teacher tells her that this is what she should do. But because of this kind of rift within her family on the grandparents' side, she says, what I learned about religion is that it makes people fight. I've prayed and prayed, but everything just gets worse. There's nobody up there. There's only just me. The thing I really liked about this is that alongside that stuff, there's also really funny, lighter stuff. At one point, somebody gets the father's anatomy book and they look at pictures, people doing that. She says, what's that? It looks like a thumb. They play Spin the Bottle, and the needle drop that they use in the Spin the Bottle is Preacher Man. Everyone in the film is going through changes. It's not just her. Rachel McAdams' mum has given up her art and her teaching in order to do the move, and she's now facing a life bereft of the things that she loves. The grandparents often behave more like children than the children do. And it's funny, and it's really well played. It's really well written. It's a much loved book and a much revered book. It's interesting that it's taken such a long time to get to the screen. I think there is an argument that had it been made in the past, it would have had to soft pedal a lot of the stuff that makes the film what it is. But You know, I was talking before about sometimes there's a dearth of movies for a younger audience. This, in exactly the same way as Catherine Called Birdie, it's lovely. It's really charming and funny and open and hooray for it. And I smile all the way through.
Lisa says, Dear Superfudge and Deanie, I was at a packed preview screening of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret at the weekend. I devoured all of Judy Blume's books in my preteen years. They played an essential part in trying to figure out the whole puberty thing and were a source of information and reassurance that wasn't available to me elsewhere. I was unsure when I heard about the film adaptation because the book had such a special place in my heart, but I needn't have worried. Kelly Freeman Craig has really captured the spirit of the book, and Abby Ryder Fortson is a perfect Margaret.
She's fabulous.
In fact, the whole cast is wonderful. The film is full of warmth and it handles the awkwardness and angst of being a preteen with great charm. It's depressing to see that some of Judy Blume's books are banned in parts of America simply because they tackle the realities of adolescence. Hopefully, the film will introduce a whole new generation of young readers to her books, and in doing so will help them understand that everything they're going through is completely normal, up with empowering young girls and down with nonsensical literary censorship, says Lisa.
And can I just add once again, if you are one of the people listening who thinks that any of those books should have been banned in America, get yourself another podcast and another religion.
Also, Lisa, on that point, check out The Power, which is on, I can't remember which channel, I think it's on Amazon Prime, Eddie Marzan, with this singular idea, which I just think is fantastic, and I'm so jealous
He's fantastic
of it.
in everything.
He is, but what if girls and women suddenly became more powerful than men? And everything unwraps from there, and it's fantastic.
Should also say, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is a PG certificate film. BBFC says mild sex references to racism and emotional upset.
Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. While you're here, check out all the other videos because they're cool too, aren't they?
Yeah, and if you want to keep up to date with everything Kermode and Mayo's take, then check out our social channels.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I mean, I would. I have done.
Excellent.